Hello again, everybody. Nice to be seeing you all again. Man, that camera is really wobbling. Yes, quite badly. I need to move it. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty secure now. Yeah. Yesterday we were visiting my grandparents on Mother's Day. We went out for Sunday lunch. I had a fillet steak, which was very nice, and a chocolate fudge cake for dessert. And on the way back we took a drive around. My grandfather wanted to go to the town that he was born in, which was just a few miles up the road, to take a look at the graveyard there, because he wanted to go and have a look at the family graves, and there were a few there. It seems that my family hails from a small town or village called Walden in Kent. There are quite a few Langridge graves there. We spent a little while there. He walked around, and then we just drove around the area looking at the sights and stuff, and drove down the road that my great grandmother used to live on. I don't think I've been down there in 15 years. Probably more than 15 years. Maybe more towards. Oh, sorry, no, I'm thinking. Yeah. More than 10 years, but probably less than 15, that's what I mean. I'm not good with numbers, okay? Yeah. It was nice to see our old house again. And Dad pointed out the house that he was raised in. And then we went back to my grandparents' house and just spent a few hours there talking and showing them the photos that we'd taken when we were in Gibraltar. We were already planning to go back sometime in October. So my mum invited them to come with us, and they're both very keen to do it. So we'll have 2 extra companions with us. My grandmother was emptying their drinks cabinet while we were there, because her and my grandfather hardly drink anymore, and she gave us a bunch of stuff. One of them was a bottle of mead, and they'd had them for quite a long time, so I thought I'll do a bit of research and see how old they are, and if they're still made, how much they go for and everything. The bottle of mead, the company stopped producing them in 1980. So yeah, that's at least 36 years old. When we got home, I tried some of it. It's very fruity. The mead is made with honey. And this one is made with apple juice and grape juice. It's sort of a beer made with honey and fruit. It's quite nice. And it's still good, thankfully, even though it's, nearly 40 years old. Yeah, mead is very, very, very old. It's the oldest beer, I think. People have been making it for thousands of years. Yeah, during the Dark Ages, it was made by monks. Which I think, thinking about it, it's kind of odd. The church preaches against, intoxication, libations, and all of that. But the people who made all the alcoholic beverages were men of the cloth. Wines, beers, spirits, and so on. So a bit of a strange double standard there. Anyway, I had an appointment at the job centre today. My first one since... Excuse me. My first one since officially being awarded employment support allowance. And the guy was telling me about... I'd been put in the... I can't remember what it's called. It's the work focus group. I can't remember the exact name he used for it, but basically it's for the people that are considered incapable of working right now, but will be able to work in the future. And then usually people get put in that group when it's when it's a condition or injury that they're going to recover from. And of course, me, I'm on the autistic spectrum. I'm never going to get better. And something that concerns me is that though the company who runs the scheme will be helping me find, looking for a job and supporting me in work, there's no guarantee that I will be able to keep that job. And if I do lose the job, then I'm going to be right back at square one. I'm going to have to start off on job seekers allowance. I'm going to have to put in a claim for employment support allowance again. I'm going to have a medical assessment, probably fail the medical assessment again, and then have to put in an appeal. And really, it's ridiculous that essentially it's just going to be back to the way it was before if I do this work support group. So he was saying that one of the things that he was going to say to me, do you want to appeal the decision to put you in the work support group, or do you want to continue on with it? And I said that I'm willing to do it, but I'm concerned about what would happen if I lost the job that the work support program found for me, if they found one for me. If I lost that job, I'd have to redo all of the crap again that I've spent the last year doing. And he said, yeah, I completely understand. So to give you some time to think about it, I'm going to write down on the system that you're deferring it for now with the intent of making an appeal. And what you can do is just think about it for a little while, and then if you decide that you want to make the appeal, go ahead and make the appeal, and if you don't, I'll see you in 6 weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna have a think about that and talk to my parents about it, because at the end of the day I don't want to have to go through all of this shit again in 6 months. Excuse me. I'm having a real problem keeping this lit. Yeah. This is something that I'm going to have to think about. Because something good might come out of this work support program. But like I said, then again, I might lose the job and have to go right back onto job seekers allowance and reclaim for employment support allowance from step one, which is frankly ridiculous. It's like I can't make a rapid reclaim like I used to with my job seekers allowance. I literally have to go through the whole charade again. So I'm not too pleased at that prospect. Because I do expect that if I find a job as a result of the work support program, that I'll end up losing it probably pretty quickly. Based on my experiences over the last 7 years actually now, because I started in 2009. But anyway, some interesting things that have happened lately. Last year, many months ago, I entered a competition on Facebook to win an Acer computer. And on Friday, they sent me an email. I'd completely forgotten about it. They sent me an email saying that I'd won the competition, and they'd be sending the computer would be with me the next day, which was Saturday. And I got it's nothing special. It's just in a little square box thing about yay big. It's called a NetTop. It's an Acer Revo build, and I've been quite keen on getting one because you can upgrade them with stackable modules. Like there's a hard drive module. It's the only one that I've actually seen that's actually available, but I can't find anywhere to buy it. I mean, not that I need it because I'm only using it as a media center PC, and I'm getting everything off of my file server. So I don't need any extra hard drive space than the 32GB SSD that it's already got in it. But there's also other stuff like there's a graphics module which would have a dedicated graphics card inside it. Though it may well be just a mobile chip instead of a desktop chip. A little wireless charging station for your mobile phone, though not that I'd need that. And a few other things that I can't remember. But yeah, hopefully they will actually bring them out so that I can, look at maybe getting some of them, because that would be quite fun to play around with. But yeah, so I got that. I'm going to hook it to the television that's on the on top of the cabinet at the end of my bed, so that I can watch stuff on the because the computer that I've got there now connected to it isn't great. What else? I bought a new jacket on Thursday. This is a Donegal tweed jacket, Scottish, made by a company called McGee, and the Donegal tweed comes from the Donegal region of Scotland. Very nice. So it's got little flecks of colour in it. I don't know if you can see here, but there's like little random specks of colour in the thread. Blue, yellow, orange, green, etc. It looks quite nice. Ah, nuts. Damn ash. It's gone all over my leg. Excuse me. That's really annoying. But anyway, I've got nothing coming up so far. I still need to arrange that little solo trip to Gibraltar at some point in the near future. But I'm not exactly sure when that is. But yes, I'm at a loss of what to say. I hate having vloggers block. It's so annoying. I mean, it's not like it was when I first started making videos, because I think, what should I make a video of? Oh, I'll make a video about that, and then I can talk about it for a while. But these days, you know, I've really talked about almost everything that I can make a dedicated video about. And now it's more of a, this is what's been going on, this is what I've bought kind of thing. So yeah, apologies for the drop in quality and content. There's something I can do. I've not done this yet, but I did, you know, try to make a video about the cars in the family. But when I went back to edit it, I noticed that the everything was so dark you couldn't see anything on it, and I never got around to making another one. But while I'm here, I'll show you around my car. It's a Mark 1 Rover 75. Excuse me, to blow some ash out of the way. Anyway, yeah, Mark 1 Rover 75. I got it new. It had been sat at the dealer forecourt for 8 years and nobody had bought it. So I'm the first owner, and I have done, if it will focus, bloody hell, why are you not focusing? I have done almost 12,000 miles. So look at all the wood in here. Now this is real wood. I mean, all of the stuff across here is real. The stuff down here is plastic. See, it's just on the edge of the other thing here. So that, as far as I know, is just, you know, painted on, because, you know, you can't exactly put wood on something like that. But everything that's got knots in, well, here's a knot here. Yeah, this is plastic as well, this thing here. But yeah, everything that's got knots that you can see in the wood, that means the wood itself is real. It's got these lovely cream gauges, and the backlight is orange, which looks lovely. You know, it's got a cassette player here, and in the glove box there's a CD auto changer. Don't worry, that's just something my mum wanted me to buy for her. Some rolls. It's got some nice comfortable seats in the back, and it's a saloon, or what you the Americans watching would know as a sedan. It's got a 1.8 litre turbocharged 4-cylinder. There was a V6 available, but the only V6 that the dealer had was older than the car that I had at the time, and I just, there's no point in me going for that when this thing was brand new and it was only £2,000 more. So yeah. What do you mean? The engine is really good in this thing. It's not exactly what I call powerful, but you can certainly do a lot with it. Like, you know, I can do 70 miles an hour in second gear in this. Now that's freaking amazing. I remember when I test drove the V6, it was like, and on the road, decided that I was gonna give it a bit of welly. This is what we call welly. You Americans would call that stepping on the gas. And you know, I put my foot down on the pedal. There was a delay. It was almost like the car was saying, "Oh, you want to go faster, do you? Let me gather my skirts." And then all of a sudden, it was just pushing you back in your seat. But this thing, you know, the power's there as soon as you put your foot on the pedal, and you know the turbo on it is very, very small. It's not, it doesn't have high pressure in it or anything. It's just more to the guy at the dealer actually said the only reason why they put the turbo on it in the first place is because the company wanted something that would be as fast as the 2-litre Ford Mondeo. That was it. Because originally you had a 1.8 litre 4-cylinder, a 2 litre V6 and a 2.5 litre V6. They discontinued the 2 litre V6 due to tightening emissions legislation, and they didn't have anything that could match the Mondeo, so they said, oh, we'll put a turbo on the 1.8. When I let go of the accelerator pedal, you can hear it just like a fluty sort of sound, like as it sucks in air. It's a little bit weedy, but you know, it does what it needs to do. Yeah, I got this car in December 2011, and it was delivered to the dealer in November 2004. And the guy at the dealer said that when it arrived on the back of the lorry, they were left scratching their heads because this is a Mark 1, and the Mark 1 had been discontinued in 2003. So this arrived in late 2004, and they thought, oh, why the hell have they brought us a Mark 1? And there is quite a big difference between the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. The front end was entirely redesigned, and the interior is different as well. You know, the dashboard and layout and everything, and even the badge for the car for the Rover logo was different. No, I scraped my nail along the metal, and I just hoping I didn't scratch the paint. And yeah, yeah, like I said, delivered in 2004, sat on the forecourt for 8 years, nobody bought it until I came along. So yeah, I'm the only owner of this car, and I don't plan on getting rid of it. I wanted one of these ever since they first came out in 1998. I loved the look of this thing from the get-go, and I'd always wanted one. And, you know, I eventually got one. Brand new and all. What a result. I don't know what it is today, but I'm almost finished this, and I normally can't finish them. Yeah, how long has this been going on for? Excuse me while I just press the button. This has been going on for 25 minutes, just about. Yeah, because this is a tape-based camera. What I have to do is I have to hook it up to my computer with FireWire, use Windows Movie Maker to record the video over the FireWire, and then edit it from there. I mean, it's a pretty damn easy process, but it's not as convenient as just, you know, copying and pasting a file over. But no, it's fine. It's a good camera. Anyway, I should probably be making a move. Be seeing you.